Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of St. Pauli Rising. Now, the game has been updated. Yep, this is beta version 15.0.3. Now, both of my live comms that you'll be seeing today, this and the Portsmouth one later today, are both been played, or going to be played, on this new update, but all the matches before that were played on the older update because I went away and did some other stuff before I came back and did these live comms when I had time to record. So it's not like I've jumped straight in. There's several hours ago that I played these other games. But, so we're going to sort of see if there's been any major changes to the match engine or any of those little bugs have been fixed. I mean, I won't be able to tell you about any of the major bugs until I actually get playing some proper, like, a couple of months of the game. So maybe I'll be able to give more of a report on that in the next episode after I've played sort of September. But yeah, let's get straight into the games. We've only had 3, and obviously we've got the game that we're going to play today. We started off, we managed to do it. Just. We scraped through against Ireland here, and I gotta say, yeah, goalkeepers still score own goal. I mean, the amount of own goals that goalkeepers score in this game is stupid. Like, I've just noticed this more and more now. Like, if you remember in well, you'll see later in the Pompey one, or you may have seen it yesterday, the amount of own goals that we score now, it's crazy. Hopefully that's been fixed in the update. So yeah, we basically, I think we gave them the lead with that, actually. Yeah, we gave them the lead through the Philip Schauner own goal, but thankfully Marco Halstenberg equalised from a free kick just before half-time. Then at the start of the second half, Ismail Yati was actually able there to score his first goal for the club in his first competitive appearance, but it was cancelled out by Oliver Barth, who just sounds like a posh dude. I like it. But thankfully, in extra time, wow, he's a blast from the past. Ante Budimir managed to put a ball into the goal. And you might think, well, how did he do that? Well, I'll tell you how he did that, because the goal and he were essentially on top of each other. He could have fallen over and the ball would have gone into the net. As it happens, he did actually connect with the ball with his foot and it did go into the net, but it's about as close as you could be to the line. He vultured that goal, basically. It was a bit like that goal that David Nugent scored when he was playing for England, when he nicked that one off Jermaine Defoe when it was about an inch away from going over the line. They all count, is what he would say. And Ante Budimir will claim that too, because he scored the winner for us, and we are now through to the next round of the Cup. And as you can see, we got drawn against Freiburg, so things get much easier for us from now on out. We started the season in the league away at the Allianz Arena against Bayern Munich, and we held out for a grand total of 17 minutes, which actually doesn't sound as bad when I say it out loud. We got absolutely pumped. There's no other way of putting this. We got pumped. I mean, sorry, I have to keep going back to the screen because the other one doesn't show the times of the goals, which is a pain in the arse. Jackson Martinez put them in front on the 17th minute before adding to it in the 44th minute. Javi Martinez was able to make it 3-0 in around the hour mark, but then we scored a free kick. Sebastian Meyer did actually manage to get us a free kick, and I thought, hey, maybe things aren't going to be so bad. They were. They absolutely were. As Jackson Martinez wrapped up his hat-trick, followed by a late Thomas Müller goal to make it 5-1. I guess it could have been worse, but my God, it could have been a lot better as well. This did not exactly fill me with confidence going into the last game we played, which was against Bayer Leverkusen. We were so close. We were so close. Oh, I couldn't believe this. Rakowski won a penalty, I think it was Rakowski, won a penalty in the 3rd minute of the game, which Bernard Nerig was able to dispatch. And I didn't sit back on it at that point. I'm not going to lie, but it may look like it, but I didn't. I did try to get forward still, and I didn't start sitting on the game until sort of like 12 minutes to go, and we literally went defensive and then changed to contain, and it took them until the 90th minute when Umar Toprak was able to smash one in from inside the penalty area and ruin my dreams. I thought we were going to get ourselves a win over Bayer Leverkusen. That would have been... They would have needed all of Bayer's pharmaceuticals to get over that defeat. Unfortunately, a draw for them isn't that great here either, but it gives us a point in a game that I didn't expect to get anything from. And that brings us to today against Borussia Dortmund, where I expect Marco Reus is going to haunt my dreams. But only time will tell, and let's find out, because we're going to jump straight into it now. Let's have a quick look at the squad before we do that, actually. I haven't made any more signings, in case you're wondering. I don't think I have anyway, as far as I could have... No, we haven't made any more signings, and no one else has gone out. So let's just take a look at the squad so I can show you the goal scorers. Budimir, Halstenberg, Meyer and Nerig, and obviously Yati. Most of those were, of course, in the Cup. Assists, Dennis Daub has 2. Player of the matches, Søren Gunther actually got a player of the match. I think he may have got that against Bayer Leverkusen, so good for him. Dauber has the best pass rating, most yellows, Bookman with 1, no reds of course. Average rating, that is Dauber 2. Right, let's quickly jump into the game so we can get this going. I don't really think it matters what system they're playing, because I'm going to set up defensively. We are playing away from home at Signal Iduna Park, which didn't it used to be called the Westfalen Stadion? I feel like it used to be called that. Is this a sponsorship deal you've BVB have with Signal Iduna? No? I don't know. Anyone knows the answer to that, let me know, because I do actually quite like Dortmund as a club. If I was going to support a top-flight German side, it probably would be Dortmund, if I didn't already adore St. Pauli. Not that they're a top-flight club, but given the choice, St. Pauli. Let's move along here. What team they've... Oh my god. Ramos, Mkhitaryan, Gundogan. Go back. Volland, oh Jesus, Sven Bender, Marco Reus, Grosskreutz, Hummels, Papastathopoulos, Piszczek and Weidenfeller. That's basically my team on Ultimate Team. So many of these players are in my team on Ultimate Team. But I noticed that they've signed Kevin Volland off of Hoffenheim. He's pretty rapido as well, so I'm guessing that's because Aubameyang isn't there anymore. I think I saw a thing come up that said Aubameyang had gone to Roma. So they replaced him with someone that's not quite as quick, but then there's very few players in the world that are as quick as Aubameyang. Right, let's see. We're going to go defend, because we're away from home as well. How do I do this? Close down less. I might just start with that. Drop deeper, stick to positions, whipped crosses. I don't really think that really matters. I think that's what we're going to have to do, basically. We're going to have to go on counter. Let's do a quick pick, see if we can change things up. Yeah, thankfully, yeah, like the likes of Yati is probably better as a forward-thinking player, so it'd be best to keep... So Görlitz and Buchmann will be playing in this game. I might start Ilsanker, though, just because I think he's slightly better than Tribal. Although Tribal is pretty decent. Bradley up front. Anything on the bench that I should be paying attention to? Babangida isn't even going to be on the bench. Is that really wise? I don't think I'm going to be switching to an attacking formation at any point in this game, because if we take the lead, I'm just going to be defending. Yeah, I think this is going to be it, really. I guess you could say you come in there hoping to get a draw, but the fact is, I think if we came here and tried to play an open style of football, we'd get decimated by the team. I mean, look at the strong... Oh, no, wait, look. Aubameyang's on the bench. My apologies. The team is even better than I thought. They've got Derm, Adrian Ramos is on the bench, and that's an interesting system. They've got Volland up front. I thought he was a winger. Interesting. Ramos is on the bench. Kagawa as well. Ginter. Langerak. Langerak was in goal for them when they played against St. Pauli in the Cup last week. Sorry, I'm just dropping in random facts now. Anyway, let's get into the game. That's what we're here for. Apply advice to the team. That was already there, interestingly. Team talk. This does look a little different to you, doesn't it? Like, it looks a bit... You can't see the pitch as well. It's a bit more clean cut. I quite like it. It's a bit more obvious now. It looks a bit better. I like it a lot more. Right, let's get straight into this game and just see what we can do against BVB. Come on, guys. Just don't get embarrassed. That's all I can say. If they, like, proverbially pants us, then I'll be a bit annoyed. But then I think just like Bayern, they have that exact potential to do... They have the potential to do exactly that. Royce down the wing here. Whips it into the box and it's well cleared by Dauber. But Gundogan is able to pick it up. I guess my only option here is if we can get a draw, that'd be amazing. If we can snatch a win, that would be bloody ridiculous and, frankly, unheard of. But here's Dauber on the ball, out to Görlitz. Long ball to absolutely no one, and Lucas Piszczek is able to pick it up. Brings it into Marco Reus. Reus is almost certainly going to be able to find a decent pass into a channel at some point. There we go. Mkhitaryan, he can probably just play it in behind our man, actually, here. But no, drops it into the field of Sven Bender. Bender, they're playing very slow. Is that because I've still... No, okay. Dortmund are on a very, very slow attack. Oh, what a ball from Hummels. It's Schmelzer here. Schmelzer's ball in and well cleared. Grosskreutz. They've actually got a very different lineup to what was predicted by my scouts. They need to work on that, because I'm pretty sure Schmelzer wasn't in their predicted lineup too. And I rate him quite well as a fullback, and Volland scores for BVB. And it's been coming. Look at the possession. I'm not really sure what to suggest here. We're already a goal down. Is it a case of damage limitation in games like this? We've got such a poor squad in terms of quality compared to the likes of BVB. Should we even be Follen just gets across the man there and is able to put them 1-0 up. I'll see how things go. Like, if it's 1-0 or like maybe 2-0 at half time, I might consider opening up and just trying to go for it a little bit. But if we're like 4 down, then I'm not going to, purely for the reason that if we do open up, we could end up getting hit for 8 or 9. And that's the last thing we need on our conscience, is that crap destroying our goal difference, because it's going to be important this year, because you feel that the likes of Dortmund and Bayern are going to absolutely hammer teams this year. Bender picks it up from outside the box, he could hit it from there, and he has done, and that's a good save from Schauner. They could spank teams this year, and it's about staying up could be about who gets spanked by the least amount of goals. Good clearance from Gurlitz. Why isn't Brandy chasing that down? Mkhitaryan keeps the ball in and is into Papastathopoulos, Gundogan, Bender, and they're going to play this out to the left. Grosskreutz whipped in, and that was more of a shot, actually, I think. But look at the amount of chances they've had already. They're actually playing a bit better against us than Bayern did. Bayern weren't quite as attack-minded in the first half. Like, they may have led 3-0, but they actually didn't create as many chances. They were a bit more clinical with theirs. Mkhitaryan now, I think they're going to score a second any moment now. And to be 2-0 after 20 minutes here, ball in, and Volland with the header, and it's 2-0 to Borussia Dortmund. And, Jesus, what do we do? Do we just try and catch them? Should we try it? Just try it one time? And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work? I think we should try it. Let's give this a pop. I'm going to switch to that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go overload. This is probably going to be a horrific mistake. I'm going to go overload. It's going to be a long time to go overload as well. I just want to see us create something, maybe score a goal. Let's not drop deeper. Let's close down a bit more. Let's push them, but let's still use tighter marking. Probably should shoot on sight, though. That would probably help us out a little bit. If we can do that, that would be awesome. Now, if we could get ourselves push forward a little bit, that might help. Let's just see how we do here. Hopefully we can... Alright, let's just see how things go like that. I won't be able to make many more tactical changes, maybe some substitutions in the second half, but if we can just push out a little bit, try and get a bit more of the ball, it might just... it's just one of those things. You see if we can get... On the plus side, we've not considered... Actually, let's close down Volland, because he's clearly a danger man. Oh, no. I guess we've got a ready-made solution on the bench with Yati. Thank God. But Bookman's injured again, and that looks like it could be quite a serious one. And what? Why would scouting be required? They're at the club. That's a weird little error. Right, moving along. Look at those shots, though. 17 shots to 1. We haven't been unlucky. Stop bullshitting, coach. I don't know what I can even say to these guys. I know we were on a hiding to nothing when we came to Borussia Dortmund, but you still got to think, well, sometimes you just got to hope that things can do better in these sort of games. But, right, let's see what we can do in the second half. Maybe we can shock them a little bit. Maybe if we do get a goal back, they'll try and sit back and allow us onto them a little bit. I can't see that happening somehow, and if anything, they're more likely to go and get more in this second half. But, hey, I'd like to see us maybe have a couple of shots. But look, Dusseldorf again absolutely battered as well. Here we got a chance here. Halstenberg drops it back to Gunter. We're going to lose the ball and get caught on the counter-attack here, I can just tell. Thorant here, loses out to Grosskreutz. Watch the ball over the top now. He's got to pick a pass. Probably to the far right. Yep. Royce is just going to speed past our fullback here. Although actually he's got out to him quite well, but Royce is probably better than him anyway. He's going to go straight around the outside. Whipped in, and well, actually it was a pretty poor cross, and Schauner is able to pull that one out of the air. Only 2 goals down here, so you never know. It might not be quite as bad as the 5-1 defeat at Bayern Munich, and we really did just try and defend for the entirety of that game. So, hey, maybe we'll do ourselves a little bit more proud today. Halstenberg, if you can whip one over the top here. Oh, he's just lost the ball straight away. The passing's not been very good today either. We've gained a little bit more possession, but look at the amount of players that BVB have got forward. One of them is going to win the header here. And actually, that's well cleared again, and Gurlitz is the man who's actually stayed forward for us there and is going to be able to pick this ball up and whip it over the top for, well, for no one. Oh, but Brandy's onto it here. Can he get on the end of it? He can! Oh! Oh! BVB 2, St. Pauli 1. Completely undeserved, but what was this? What happened here? And, oh dear, terribly placed back pass, and Brandy just gets there before Weidenfeller and is able to make it 2-1 here. Surely not. Surely not. They'll probably win this 4 or 5-1 in the end, but at least we've had our little moment of hope. Right, let's make some substitutions. What have we got on the bench? What have we even got? Oh look, there's anti-Budimir. I don't really trust that. Tribal and Bubal. We've not really got anything on the bench. I really wish I'd put Harunabam Barangida or Harangida. I can't remember his name. Why can I not remember his name? He scored so many goals for me and I've forgotten his name. I feel so ashamed. I'm thinking double substitution. We're going to bring on Tribal here to try and anchor that. And Brandy scored the goal though. I'm going to bring on young Philip Kala just so we don't get Nerig sent off. I know he's inexperienced, but I think that might be the only chance we've got there. Right, let's, oh, wait. Wait, what? I swear we had this exact highlight a minute ago. Yeah, we definitely did have that highlight a minute ago. What happened there? Oh, strange. Anyway, screw it. Let's just push forward, see what we can come up with for the rest of this game. Oh no, Aubameyang's on. Oh, Jesus, we're going to get absolutely screwed. I'll tell you what, though. Oh, Grosskreutz is injured. Are they down to 10 men? No, Grosskreutz is off. Hummel's now at the ball. Ooh, nearly got in front of Royce there. Oh, he's going to whip this in and score. Or he might score himself. That's a poor effort from Marco Royce. 15 minutes to go. We are still in this game. I think we'll probably concede a late goal. But the fact is, we're still involved in the match. And that is far more than I even vaguely expected. Tribal with the strike. It's in! It's fucking in! Oh, my God. Borussia Dortmund 2, St. Pauli 2. I guess sometimes you just have to try. Brandy does well here. It's a great bit of vision to pick out Tribal. And what a hit. Weidenfeller looked like it hit him in the face and went in. Do we try and push for more? The problem is, they've looked a little bit less dangerous since we went on the attack like this. And if we try to shut up shop, surely they're just going to take us out. Oh, don't let... No, Schauner's got it. Surely if we try to shut up shop, they're just going to go out all-out attack against us and will just break us, and that's the problem. Just whack it downfield. I don't really care what happens. Now, Rakowski, if he can get it through the channel, oh, so poor. So poor. There was a good runner, and that's going to go in that channel and over the top, and that looked a bit offside against Volland. But, oh, come on, don't let Volland catch that. At least don't let him come inside. He's scored the goal. Fuck! Oh, God's sake. Dortmund 3, St. Pauli 2. We were so damn close. We nearly made something amazing happen. But Volland is so pacey. But once he gets... He's the wrong side of him. Once he knows he's not going to catch that, he really should. It's a good finish from Volland. Alright, what have we got? We've got 5 minutes to go. Show some passion. Come on. Let's earn ourselves the win here. Not earn ourselves the win. Just earn ourselves anything. Aubameyang's injured. They're going to be playing with 10 men for the last 2 minutes, so it's not going to matter, is it? That's going to be it, isn't it? We've come so close. We did so well to get back into this game. Oh, hang on, here's Yachty. Go on, one last little chance. Whips it in. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. And Ginter will clear for Dortmund. 3-2 defeat away at Borussia Dortmund. Having come from 2 goals down is not bad. I guess my mistake was thinking that we weren't going to concede the 3rd goal. And... that's a sickener, I tell you. I mean, we didn't deserve it, but they really did try hard there, and maybe we should set up a bit defensively at first, but then if we do go behind, just try and see what we can do. We didn't really get a lot of chances, and we're maybe lucky to get the 2 goals that we did, but that's disappointing. But we're still above 3 sides, and that's the key here. That point against Leverkusen could prove key by the end of the season. Who knows? Damn it, I'm so gutted about that. So yeah, there's the table. We are 15th in the league and we've not won a game yet, but things are not exactly going to get any easier next because we've got Werder Bremen and then we have Hoffenheim who are flying in the league, which is exactly what we need right now. So, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, please feel free to leave a like on the video, and if you've liked it even more than that, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.